Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more. A matter of coin. Very well. Impossible. Thy party is full. Then I shall wait here patiently until it is acquired.
Be with you in a moment. Indulging in a spot of vanity. Handsome devil, aren't I? Be that as it may.
Ceramorphosis. What does it make you think of? Spot on. Day 1, fever and memory loss. Day 2, hallucinations and graying skin. Day 3, hair loss and blood leaking from all orifices. Need to go on? My point is this. Our orifices remain blissfully unblooded, our heads remain clear, and our blood temperature normal. Any expert will agree this is abnormal. That, alas, a rogue might call it luck, a priest might call it fate. As for myself, I'm a pragmatic. I see the silence with something to sleep on.
Abominations grow inside us, yet we thrive. Keep your rest short. Time.
I saw you getting a lecture from our I have to say, I thought you'd look worse, but no. Not a tentacle to be seen. Indeed you could. I'm not taking anything for granted, of course. First sign of change, and I'll have to stop. I am open to suggestions. Knives, poison, strangulation, whatever you'd prefer. Don't be so pig-headed. I'm being practical. How much damage will you cause if you transform? How much blood can you bear to have on your hands? A classic. One good thrust to the heart, and we need a good blade, of course. Don't want to waste time hacking and prodding with a dinner knife. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. This is all a worst-case scenario, obviously. Oh, my dear. Now, let's get some rest. The sooner we start tomorrow, the better our... Well, hello. What can I do for you? Oh, what's to tell? I'm a magistrate back in the city. It's all rather tedious.
Light on my feet.
Can't keep goblins out forever. This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
Hells!
I'll not. Can we all?
What? These people...
Or yell louder. That's fine too.
Just like I was... Thank you, Roland.
Why, hello there, sweetness. Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came. There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Pet. Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore. Aha! You take a sup of that and you'll feel right as rain, sweetie.
As you down the potion, a comforting warmth spreads through you.
I swear you're still as peaky looking. Oh, I've seen it all. I once had a fella who'd been caught. The wife was none too pleased and introduced him. But worry not. I fixed it. My point is, what is it, Petal? What's wrong?
As you recount your adventure, Auntie Ethel nods along, her eyes wide.
You poor pet. My heart goes out to you, truly. I see no sign of a tentacle yet. I've ne'er a potion or lotion here that could do it, but... yes, I may have something at home. Oh, whatever do you mean, Petal? Faye, I hope you're not calling me a dryad or, bless us and save us, one of those Eladrin, flighty buggers. I'm a simple woman, sweetie. Tea and pope, but enough nattering. I'll be heading home shortly. Here, let me mark it on your map. Be careful on the road. I'd hate if something happened to you. Take care, Petal.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elt. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But, between you and me, alas, my offerings are far more humble these days.
Take me. What I wouldn't do for better tools.
Goblins, druids. This grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice. I can pack or talk.
How long do you think we've got before the goblins come? We should be getting drunk at least. We should be getting drunk at least.
Shoes. Where are my boots?
That orc seems a little too interested in me.
Can't keep the goblins out forever. This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
He stares right past you as... He's still staring right past you. You see nothing out of the... When you turn back, there's no trace of the child.
Hold out your hand, lady. Let me show. Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky. Call it. Heads or tails? Tails it is! See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap, too. Interested? Hey, not so loud. You caught me. All right. I'm just trying to earn money for my family. I wish I had better things to sell than trinkets, but it's all I have. I don't know what you mean. Hey, that hurts. I'm running an honest... okay, what's a tinker's trash? Uh-huh. Huh. Interesting. And I promise, this isn't a tinker's trash scam. Look, I swear to you, these rings are the real deal. I promise, I'm not running a scam. Last chance. You want to look at my stuff or not? I knew it. Hang on. That's what I got. You bought...
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Let go of me! Help!
That's curious. Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Your desire.
Trust no one. That thing is small, and I am not.
Please, let us through. Wish to live in more interesting times.
Let my daughter go right now!
She's a thief, hellspawn. And you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
Lives are at stake. And the cow... We could help each other. Fight the goblins together. Instead...
Well, last time.
We need to get Arabella out. Now!
You heard the guards. They're waiting on Korga to give word.
I'd sooner trek through the 9 hells than trust that snake. Ugh!
Arabella tried to steal their idol. Druids lost their damn minds about it. They need it for their precious ritual.
Oh, it's all my fault. I told her I wished the...
Now Arabella's being judged by a bunch of druids who hate us.
Sounds like she made the fatal mistake of getting caught. We shouldn't get involved.
Thank you. They won't give us the time of day.
Hurry! I'm at the end of my... She must be terrified.
Carl Magrin, give her a chance. You, get back! Keep back! Force my hand and I'll show you its claws.
A moment, Giona.
What? Oh, I understand. You! Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead.
You there! Hello! Ah, my good friend. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins... A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest. Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
Goblins were of a rare, jam-colored hue and wielded magic. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety? The truth, my friend. Not a jot more or less. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates? They did, didn't they? Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiet in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal! Never you mind. I'm on my way to their camp as we speak. I always knew my studies in Gukliak would come to some use. My friend, every story benefits from a dragon. Until we meet again. Ah, my grizzled friend. What can you tell me about this place? Yes, I see. And is that...
The Outlander serves Zevlor!
The time has come. Remove the outsiders!
Ready.
Heading there.
Let's go.
Swords meet sorcery. Knight to King 5.
What's the plan? On I go.
You've made a grave mistake.
They won't expect this. Yes, here.
step quick. Unleash me. Outflank. That was smart. I speak, they burn.
I'm ready. Take two.
On my way.
Can't give up.
Indeed.
What should I do?
Good move.
Let's have some courage. With finesse. them.
No gloom, all doom.
Blood comes easy these days. Best be on my way.
Death is but a word away.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Come on, can't stay idle. Can't even catch my breath.
Take cure.
Certainly.
I won't give in.
Take cure.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Take cure.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Take cure.
No choice but to keep going.
By Sylvanus, the Forest Father, we are granted balance.
I'll take that. No traps, please.
By Sylvanus, the Forest Father, we are granted balance.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Have you lost your senses, Koga?
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Koga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger. Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Koga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it. Very well. I'll defer to your ruling. My circle has offered grace to these outsiders. We gave them shelter in return. These devils lured in a horde of goblins, and their spawn stole the one relic that might keep us safe. We've taken back our relic. But I will keep the fiend caged till our protection rite is complete.
I was scared. But there's goblins out there and worse. And it's nice here. Please let me go. I'll be...
Well, Paladin, what say you?
Thank you!
Tila, to me! Out, thief.
It hurts.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with. Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break, Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something. We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way we diffused the tension between Zevlor and Aradin. The way you got Korga to release the girl. In short, I've grown to trust you. The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly. The specifics are rather personal, but suffice it to say that it is a malady I've learned to live with, though not without some effort. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside. No, it's nothing like that. Magic isn't a narcotic to me, it's quite literally a lifesaver. I would not burden anyone other than myself with this were the stakes not so high, and the means of obtaining such artifacts challenging for a humble wizard to face alone. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact, since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical. Please. I've better things to do with my time than hoodwink gullible adventurers out of their trinkets. I know that what I ask may seem unreasonable, but I promise, please, trust me. Your help could be the difference between life and death. I understand that I am asking for a lot, but I can't tell you everything. Please, reconsider. No. Very well. You're clearly in no mood to be receptive to my request at present. Take whatever time you need to consider. I hope the reality of my... What's on your mind? Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer. Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to have... As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
I hate wolves. Nasty wolves. I feel like a scared little girl all over again.
I don't want to kill anyone, but I won't let this trophy.
I suppose you've noticed I'm not terribly fond. They're ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. You've been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, not alone. Really? Some might think maybe that's what I like about you. You're different.
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway.
Go on. Say it. You think I'm a monster? Ah. You don't see a monster. You just look at me through one's eyes. You are like the devils. Where they tread, chaos follows. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders. The rite of thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No, none of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanas demands that we choke them out. And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike. You will do more. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and...
Should mind my step.
I see you. Just give me a moment. A moment. This may be captains. There. It's up to her now. Now, what was it you needed? I do what I can. For most folks, that's enough. Come here. Let's have a look at you. You seem healthy enough. A bit tired round the eyes, maybe. Crawled in? Some sort of bug? Or... Wait, did it look like a tadpole? But from your worst nightmare? All slime, teeth, and tentacles. I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
The bird's eyes are glassy. Its breathe.
This one had the same problem as you. Attacked us in the woods together with some goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after. Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. All right. Let's see what we can do. Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events? Protected from on high. Sounds like the drow. Master Halsin said he was tougher than he had any right to be. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening. A mind flayer ship? Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms. Swear it. I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal. For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever... It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connection. Not yet, anyhow. Hard to say, but there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne, and I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers, joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back. I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds. You, though. You're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound? Thank you. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember... Step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
Better a quick draft than ceremorphosis, nonetheless.
Better than becoming a mind flayer. Keep it, in case things start to go very wrong.
It's broken, but not too badly. That might be worth a look. I can't even see a lock to pick. A tidy slot, but no room. Looks like Halsin's our best bet for a cure.
Time to track him down and see what he knows.
Assuming he's still alive.
Speculation will get us nowhere. Let's go find him.
Don't mind if I do. Let's have a look.
You were seen stealing. Resolving this peacefully will require more caution than you displayed in getting caught. You've won leniency, but lost your ill-gotten. Keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched. Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect.
I applaud your taste.
What's next? That mural, they look like Dark Justiciars.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented. One meant to seal us in, meant to seal them out. Blasphemous. The Tree Father must see what's happening. Perhaps his eyes are on Master Halsin now. It is what Korga desires.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, Sylvanus, god of nature.
You ever scare me like that?
Mom!
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
I did, but I was robbed. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Mary. All we...
Thank you for help.
I've never learned to converse with your kind.
Not yours.
It's my job too. The druids don't care about us. No one does. We have to look after ourselves. That's what Mole
By Mordai's eyes. Another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too. I'll tell you. They were on the road to Baldurs Gate. It saw us, for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. And I just... Now get away from me! Leave me alone.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way!
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with. Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You gonna kill her too? You, move! Cannon would hate me for this. They took him from me. Don't you dare! Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies? Gods, you're exhausting.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
Bunch of softies!
Believe it or not, but I witnessed a similar standoff back at the Yawning Portal. Of course, an establishment like that invites all sorts of outlandish entertainments. Oh, a drow, a dragonborn, and a cleric of Cyric walk into a bar. Your standard. Maybe someone was cheating at cards. Maybe it was some weird lover's quarrel. In any case, out came the crossbow, and a hush fell over the entire room. I stood up and yelled, "Shadow Dark Ale for everyone!" The crowd cheered. The tension drained into 6 tankards, and soon all was well again. In a place like the Yawning Portal, the most powerful magic is calling for a round of drinks. Mind you, all I did was call for ale, but one of ours went and stood in front of that crossbow. I'd drink to that.
Let me out, you bunch of softies! What you messing with my cage for? It's too late to make friends, warg meat. My tribe's coming. They're gonna burn this pretty place for the glory of the Absolute and hang you by your guts. Goddess! We're burning her name across the face of the world, we are. The Absolute is gold from the sky, she is. The blessing in the storm and the storm itself. My tribe can tell you everything there is to know. Absolute bless one of our own. Priestess Gut. Got a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
I'm not saying we should trust a goblin, but she sounds very useful.
Get me out of here, and I'll tell you where to find her. Deal? Then hurry up and do it. My tribe ain't as friendly as I am. You're gonna be sorry! Every...
With pleasure.
I met your friend. Ready to go? We're burning her name across... The Absolute is gone. Happily.
Not get too close. What's that? Glowing eyes are so rarely a good sign. Best tread carefully.
Shut it! Boss would rip you for talking that way.
He's boring. Let's find another one.
Shall we?
Could wake him up by
Did
chopping
some
off-
bleeding arts show up to save the druid? Oh,
What are you doing? It's me, Sazza!
you and them other idiots mucked up the old raid. The Absolute don't like failures.
I ain't a failure. I'll be an hero when I tell the boss about this.
I'll be telling the boss myself. Kill him!
Delicious.
My faith will protect me. Take your...
get too close.
Have to keep going.
Weave, save me. I cannot take much more. Torment.
Still breathing, despite everything. At the ready.
Let's end this.
Gone with the weave.
Well, so much for peace.
Need to stay focused.
Ready to go meet my tribe? Just say the word. Happily. Lead the...
Well met. I am a magical projection of Gale of Waterdeep, and if you see this manifestation, that means I have prematurely perished. However, for reasons that cannot be disclosed, it is of vital importance that my death be remedied at your earliest convenience. You may rest assured that I do not speak out of self-preservation alone. Many lives depend on my return to the living within the span of 2 days. I trust I've made myself clear. That will be covered by the "for reasons that cannot be disclosed" clause. So I have upon my deceased person a magical item that can accomplish my return. But such is the value and rarity that it is protected by a multi-layered security protocol. I will now explain the protocol. Step 1 is to retrieve from my person a pouch I wear over my heart. Next, you must unthread the purple seam that seals it in a counterclockwise fashion. Do not touch any other colored. Inside the pouch, you will find a folded letter and a tiny flute. Unfold the letter and note the markings in the top and bottom corners. These are the notes you will need to play. Starting from the bottom right, play the notes in correct order, clockwise this time. Upon completion of the tune, a magma method will appear, which will pose the following question. Iskcha Chisnaga. This is Ignan for "What is my name?" The answer is Kasitrak Ash. Pronounce the name correctly, and the method will breathe on the letter. Stay clear, because the little scamp can melt metal. Words will now appear on the letter's surface, effectively turning the letter into a scroll of true resurrection. Use it to bring me back to life. So it is. Our lives depend on it. Now, repeat my instructions back to me, please. In that case, this will be an easy exercise. Step 1. And next.
Purple, darling. It's the
purple seam indeed. You then have access to the letter and the flute. Continue. Remember to play them clockwise. And after that?
Kashi Trachash. The blight.
Listen to your friend. And pay attention to the trach part. Yeah, back of the throat. And so we have gone through the necessary steps again. Best of luck with the protocol.
Not going to last long. Death close ahead.